Hey ladies, it is your big sister Charlie here, and I wanted to come and share a dream that I had. I wasn't going to share it because it just felt so personal, but I think that like I am supposed to be sharing this out because I can just imagine the encouragement that it will provide for other women that are experiencing the same things that I'm experiencing and feeling the same things that I feel, right? So you guys, for one, I don't want to say I hate it, but I dislike making love videos or relationships or marriage content and things like that because there's always this one person that's like, I hope this is for me, or like, it's just like so much pressure, and I never want to get to a space where I am telling somebody something that God does not have for them or that God is not doing for them right now. I don't ever want somebody to hear me and grab a hold to something that is not for them. So please, 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 please. Although what I am getting ready to talk about it's general. It's not specific to anybody. It's more comforting, if you will. But like I was saying, please, 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 like know the season that you're in. Know what God has promised you. Everything that He has promised me or the next woman is not what He has promised you. Everything that He has said to me or to the next woman is not the same thing. So you have to have. That's why it's important for you to have a personal relationship with God. Because if I'm saying something that resonates with you, it's simply confirmation. It's not going to be your first time hearing this. It's going to resonate with your spirit. It's going to speak to what God has been saying to you through how He communicates with you. So, long story short, guys, I was in this and I'm currently in this season. I don't want to say it like I'm out of it, but I have been in a season where I have been opening myself up to relationships, opening myself up to get to know people, if you will, right? Get to know men, if you will. So what that looks like is if a guy expresses interest, I am talking back. I am, if he invites me on a date, I am showing up. It's just, I'm in this season where I'm not saying like what I'm saying is that I've been in the season where I've been open. I've been intentional about communicating well and basically being all in when it comes to love, if you will. And over the course of opening myself up and entertaining certain guys, I have found myself in some stuff. And I am just like, what is this? Like, is this seriously how we come in? Like, is this the pool that I have to choose from? Like, what is going on, right? And I started to really get comfortable with this one guy, right? Because he was just, laying it on thick. He was calling, he was doing things that I would want my future husband to do. But there were some inconsistencies that I started to notice as far as his actions, his planning, right? It's one thing to, take steps towards it's one thing to talk and to establish a connection. It's another thing to put action towards what it is that you say you want from me, you know what I mean? Or he just wasn't putting in effort in areas that counted for me. So he was doing good in one area, and then in the next area it was just like, what is this? So of course it didn't take me long. I would say about a month though. A month of my time that's kind of crazy. But it took about a month for me to be like, oh my God, like, no, he's playing games, and for me to cut it off. But in the midst of me like finally saying like, hey, I'm gonna cut this off and stuff like that, I answered his call again because I'm like, okay, maybe he realized that the distance, maybe he realized like not having time for me, maybe it's changed his mind. And girls, we're not doing that. If he wanted to, he would. Simple enough, right? But again, I'm like, oh my God, he's doing so good in this one area. Like if he just get it together in this other area. And of course, I'm not looking for perfection, but there are just basic core things that provides a woman security. And if I'm playing that anxious, that cat and mouse, that tug of war thing with you, that doesn't provide me with the security that I need. And now my nervous system is in uproar. And you're not gonna disrupt my nervous system. Okay, I'm back. But in the midst of that, God gave me a dream, because at this point I'm just like, Lord, give me the strength, the will to cut this off. And he did. It's no love lost. Like, me and the guy are guys friends. That's it. And when I mean friends, mean like we're cordial. But I'm like, Lord, you have to give me the strength to cut this off or whatever like that. Praying into it. Not because I was that emotionally invested, but when you spend a month like talking to somebody, you know, seeing somebody and stuff like that, you'll start to like develop at least a pattern, right? Some type of attachment. But again, we didn't do anything sexual. We didn't do anything, you know, wow. We didn't even kiss, y'all. But long story short, God gave me a dream after I thought that he did not hear me, right? Because I'm like, Lord, this is hard. Like, I'm open to love. It's not happening. I'm meeting these different guys and it's just not working out. The Lord hurt me, y'all. I was just like, God is like, girl, you're doing too much. But he hurt me. I got a dream probably about 2 weeks later, right? Wasn't even thinking about the prayer, wasn't even thinking about me, like talking to God about it. But I had a dream, and in a dream, y'all, in a dream, I was like sitting, me and this fella, right? We were sitting in what looked like a vacation chair or whatever, like, you know, like those beach chairs or something like that. It looked like we were like out on some type of resort or something like that. And in the dream, I can remember, like, for one, this voice saying, this is how it feels, right? Crazy. I know y'all like, this is crazy, but believe me, if you know the Lord, then you know he will get you together. So in a dream, it was me and this guy, and I was looking at his camera roll, right? So it was almost like I was on a fly on the wall watching myself and this guy. And of course, like, you know, in a dream, like, sometimes you don't remember the look of a person. So I don't remember how he looked at all, even though it felt like it was like really vivid. I just don't remember how he looked in this dream, but I remember how he made me feel. And in this dream, it was like I was a fly on the wall, and I was looking at him go through his camera roll, and he was flipping back and forth through his camera roll, and it was just different pictures of me, like pictures of me like off guards, pictures of me in outfits that he thought I looked really cute in. It was just pictures of me. And in a dream, I remember, like, even waking up, not even just in a dream, but in a dream, I remember feeling so loved. I remember just feeling like he really loves me. He is really proud to be with me. He is really happy that I am his woman. This man really loves me. And I remember in one video, I was crying, right? Crazy, because I was crying thinking about his love for me, right? And I remember in a dream, we were just like, we had our faces together, and his face was up against my face, and we were just like we had our faces towards each other, and we were just like, you know, like a little cuddle. I don't even know how you call it. But I remember feeling so loved in this dream. I was like, oh, this man loves me. And I remember waking up from that dream and saying, I will not settle until love feels like this moment, until love feels like this, until love feels like how I felt in that dream. This man loves me is what I said. And I woke up and I was fine. I was like, you know what? That man that I was talking to for that month, he never made me feel that way, right? And so I just want to come and encourage you all that, like, God, for one, is sending comfort to you because he know that you have been without love for a long time. He knows what you want. He knows what you need. Just like he heard my prayers and my cries, and he didn't answer it, I know, by go ahead and sending a husband. What he did was send me comfort. He provided me with comfort. He provided me with this, letting me know this God wink of like, I see you, I got you, right? And I also just want you to be encouraged in your weight. Like, I know how it feels, guys. I know. And as much as I want to get away from talking about it and coming on here and speaking to your weight, I feel like God wants me to do this in this season. Lord, I don't know why, because it's so hard for me. So it's like, God, why would you want me to speak into it? But it's because I know and I understand. But I have faith, right? Do not let the enemy get into your head. Do not let the enemy corrupt what God is doing, right? God has come through for you on so many things, right? This is nothing to him, right? God got you. God has someone for you. And it looks discouraging. I know. It looks like, you'll never find somebody. It looks like you don't have any prospects. It looks like everybody else is getting married. Everybody else is settled. Everybody else is with somebody that loves them. I know. But God will comfort you, right? He will comfort you in the midst of that, just that disappointment, right? Let's call it what it is, right? In the midst of that disappointment, God is going to comfort you. Am I saying that God is going to send you a husband tomorrow? No, I'm not. But what I am saying is that if God promised you something, God is going to deliver. God is going to do what it is that he said he is going to do. I know everybody else around you is coming to pass for them. I know you've even prayed into people that are getting married, and they're getting married before you, and you helped, you aided, you pushed, right? You begged God on their behalf, right? And it still feels like, God, but what about me? Do you think a good and perfect father will watch you labor for everybody else, watch you be in a field for everybody else, but skip over you? God does not play games. He don't play games with his daughters, right? God is going to send comfort. Again, like I said, does that mean that your man is coming tomorrow? You will get married tomorrow? That's not what your big sister is saying. What your big sister is saying is that you shall not settle, right? You will not settle. You will not give up. You will not die here, okay? I want you to be that crazy Christian girl that believes that God will answer for you, right? Because it seems crazy because it's counterculture, right? What people fail to realize is that we really could be married right now. By now, we could be married. Like, quite literally, I had a man tell me we can get married, okay? Quite literally, we could be married by now. But that's not the goal, right? The goal is not to just be married. The goal is to be partnered with someone that you can do purpose with, partner with somebody that loves the Lord, partner with somebody that is willing to go the long haul with you, right? You can be married to anybody, right? But God has somebody for you in mind. God has a specific blueprint when it comes to you for your marriage, right? Remember, this is generational. This is about the children that you will birth in the union. This is about what you're going to break off of your lineage. It's deeper than just getting with somebody and having sex, right? This is about purpose, okay? So I want you to be encouraged. Know that the Lord is sending comfort. He visited me. He sent me so much comfort. And I'm just like, wow, like I cannot let that feeling go because of how loved I felt. Like I can't settle for someone who half loves me, who is consistent one minute, inconsistent the next, fickle up and down. Because if he wanted to, he would. He really would. That's the truth. If I want to, I would. And I wanted to. You know what I mean? And you didn't. So that's it. But what I'm trying to say to my sisters is be encouraged, okay? Don't let the enemy trick you out of your spot. Don't let the enemy, because girls, let me tell you, I've been wallowing, okay? Even getting up to make this message, it's just like, why am I still speaking of this and I have nothing to show for it? Nothing. But the Lord said, make the video. So here I am. Don't allow the enemy to get you down, right? And in this season, he is fighting hard because of what God is doing in this season, right? He truly is. I have been knocked down. I have let disappointment rule in my heart, rule in my spirit, right? But I don't stay down, right? I'm not staying down. Yeah, I'm getting me. But I'm not staying down.